Good evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this matchup in varsity boys basketball between the Lowell Red Raiders and your Lawrence High School Lancers. We have an absolute treat for you this evening here on LPS Media, perhaps the best game of the regular season thus far. The Raiders come into tonight's game with an undefeated 7-0 record. The Lancers will try to knock them off tonight. Lawrence coming into the game with a record of 8-1. We'd like to thank you for joining us this evening on LPS Media. My name is Jay Oza, here with you for all the play-by-play commentary. We're going to take a short break. Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media, whether it's Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, or on YouTube. We welcome you into tonight's broadcast. An absolute treat for you this evening in Merrimack Valley Conference basketball. The undefeated 7-0 Lowell High Red Raiders are in town to face off against your Lawrence High School Lancers, coming in with a record of 8-1. We are underway here from Lawrence High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts, with the Lancers doing their best to take down the undefeated Raiders. The winner of tonight's game, we can tell you without a doubt, will be the leader in the Merrimack Valley Conference. Both teams coming in with undefeated records within the conference. So here we go. Lawrence on their first possession has the ball underneath, tapped around. Ball is loose underneath the Lancers basket, and Lowell is going to come up with it. In transition, that's Juan trying to pass out to the top of the key. It's stolen by Lawrence on the drive, and we have a traveling violation, turnover by Lawrence. Number 21, Jaden Castillo, took an extra step, and the Raiders will inbound from the baseline. Into the hands of Justin Villanueva. Now into the hands of Rashawn Settles. Settles trying to make a move, pulls back out. Settles at the foul line, still with it, passes off. Still no score here early in the ball game. Here's Rivera. Rivera, the star guard for Lowell, misses his first shot of the night. First of many, I'm sure. Lancer ball back the other way. 1 minute into the game, still no score. We have a foul called as Reynoso tries to drive to the basket. And looks like that foul came before the shot. Foul goes on Jacob McKenzie. And that's the first basket of the ball game. Castillo gets the bucket off the glass. 2-0 Lancers here, 1 minute into the ball game. Nathaniel Sayao bringing the ball up for Lowell. Sayao switching to the right hand, looking for a lane to drive, takes the three, back rims it. Rebound goes to Lawrence. Here's Juan Felix Rodriguez back up the other way. Juan Felix to the bucket. He gets an easy two in transition. 4-0 Lancers here. Lawrence High once again 8-1. Lowell undefeated at 7-0. Here's Sayao. Sayao making a move to the left hand. Looking to kick it back out. Into the corner, but it's out of bounds. Juan Nunez had his foot on the line. Good call. The home crowd enjoys that. Lancer basketball. They got a 4-point lead. shutting out undefeated Lowell here in the first 2 minutes of the ball game. Here's Rodriguez trying to get the ball over the timeline. He does. He's immediately doubled. Gets the pass off inside to Reynoso. Reynoso, the spin move, kicks it out to Kinsley. Castillo, back to Kinsley. Inside Reynoso, puts the ball down off the glass for 2. Power move by Luis Reynoso. 6-0 Lancers here against undefeated Lowell. Sayao bringing the ball up once again. Nathaniel Sayao. 5:41 left in the first. Lancers up by 6. Lowell not on the board yet here. Rivera pass into the corner for Sayao, who takes the 3, back rims it. Rebound loose, last touched by Lawrence. And Lowell will have another possession with a fresh shot clock. Nathaniel Sayao, the sophomore, gets ready to inbound. He gets it into Settles. Rashawn Settles to the basket. What a block! Oh, goodness! Luis Reynoso absolutely rejecting Rashawn Settles. Wow, exciting start to the ball game here for Lancer fans. 6-0 with 5:21 left in the first. Here's Sayao to inbound again. 25 on the shot clock. Nice pass. Good defense for Lawrence. Ball loose. Offensive board. And a foul called underneath. Foul's going to go on Juan Felix Rodriguez under the basket. His first personal first-team foul for Lawrence. Another fresh 30 for Lowell. 5:15 left in the first quarter. Lancers up 6-0. Into the hands of Nathaniel Sayao, the point guard, guarded by Rodriguez. Sayao to Rivera, who takes the 3, back rims it. Rebound goes to Lawrence, into the hands of Delone. Here's Juan Felix Rodriguez, picks up the dribble. Here's Castillo, putting the ball on the ground. No good. Rebound into the hands of Delone, who gets 2 off the glass. 8-0 Lancers, and that's going to prompt a timeout called by Lowell head coach Bob Michalczyk. 4:44 to go here in the first. 8-0 Lawrence High. Folks, thanks so much for joining us this evening on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We will take this opportunity to remind you that we broadcast on Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, and on YouTube. LPS Media broadcasts 24 hours a day, covering events at all of the wonderful Lawrence Public Schools. Some of our regular programming includes LHS Sports, theatrical productions, school committee meetings, and Inside LHS, a show featuring news from around the LHS campus. Check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel to watch LPS Media all day, every day on any device. Get the app or open up your browser and you can watch over 1,000 videos from the last 5 years. Well, if you're a Lancer fan, this game hasn't disappointed. It's lived up to the hype so far. Lowell 7-0 coming into Lawrence. The Lancers 8-1. And your Lancers have an 8-0 lead to start this game off. 4:41 remaining here in the first quarter. Here's Alexander Rivera, 6-foot senior, the star player for Lowell. There's Rashawn Settles getting to the bucket for 2, and Lowell is on the board. It's 8-2. Strong move to the bucket for Jaden Castillo, but he gets stripped on the way. Out of bounds, last touched by Lowell. And here's Kinsley to inbound from the baseline. Kinsley looking, gets it out to Castillo. Juan Felix back to Castillo. Jaden trying to make a move, gets it in, front rims it, gets his own rebound. Fake, can't finish. Once again with his own rebound, and it's over the baseline, last touched by Lowell. 4:05 to play here. First quarter action from Lawrence. Lancers with a 6-point lead out of the gate. Kinsley gets ready to inbound once again. 16 on the shot clock for the Lancers. Reynoso off the glass, tough angle shot, couldn't get it to go. Kinsley the offensive board. Here's Juan Felix. Castillo into Reynoso. Reynoso puts it down. Reynoso off the glass, can't get the roll. Once again, the rebound goes to Lawrence on the ground, and it's stolen by Sayao. Here's Sayao coming up the other way. Nunez, the pass underneath. Outside shot is no good. Rivera can't get himself going yet. Offensive board for Settles. Sorry, that's Justin Villanueva. And number 15 in red, Villanueva gets 2. Lancers started the game with an 8-0 run. Lowell has scored the last 4. It's 8-4 here in the first with 3:20 to play. Here's Kinsley. And the ball is tapped out of bounds, last touched by Lowell. Lancer ball with 20 on the shot clock. 3:16 to play here in the first. Lawrence with a 4-point lead. Kinsley to Reynoso. Now DeLone. Now into the hands of Juan Felix Rodriguez. Takes the 3, makes the 3. Nope, it's just a 2. Check that. His foot was on the line, says the referee on the far side. 10-4 Lancers after the jumper by Juan Felix. Rivera gets it away to Sayao. Outside shot is no good from Nunez. Rebound is loose. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowell, and that will be Lancer basketball. Into the game off the bench for the Lancers, number 4, Chris Ruiz. Keep your eyes out on Chris Ruiz. He had a thunderous slam dunk in Lawrence's last game on Tuesday night against Tewksbury. That's number 4 in white. If he gets a fast break, look out, he could bring the house down. He's got the ball in the corner, pops the 3, knocks it down. What a start for Chris Ruiz off the bench, nailing the corner 3, and it's 13-4, folks. Undefeated Lowell is in a bind here, down 9 in Lawtown. Here's Sayao trying to get free. Back out to Nunez. Can't knock down the shot. Front rims it. Here's Chris Ruiz. Look out. What a move by Ruiz, but he can't finish. Lowell back up the other way. Rivera can't get 2. Second chance, no good. Here's Ruiz again. Look out, folks. Ruiz is on a mission. Out to Kinsley. Open 3. No good. Rebound to Reynoso. He goes up for the shot. He gets fouled. And Luis Reynoso will be at the line shooting 2 for the Lancers, who have themselves a 9-point lead with 1:49 to play here in the first quarter. In this matchup of MVC heavyweights, the Lancers have thrown the first haymaker. They've got themselves a 9-point lead here early. Reynoso will try to extend it. 10-point game now with 1 shot to come. (14-4) is our score. Reynoso will try to extend the lead to 11. Nice job by the big man Reynoso to make them both. 15-4. Lancers are going to get number 3, Angel Vasquez, into the game. He's going to guard Sayao. Sayao working on Vasquez. Sayao calls for the pick, gets it. Sayao trying to turn the corner on Vasquez. Right-hand drive off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound loose, tipped away into the hands of Chris Ruiz. Ruiz pulls up. He's got Castillo. Jaden over to Vasquez. Looking inside. A pass off the backboard to Reynoso. Gets his own rebound. 3rd chance, 4th chance. Ball is loose, and it's grabbed by Jaden. Jaden to the bucket, lays it down. And that's going to be a foul on Lowell. A blocking foul underneath on Settles. Great job on the offensive boards by Lawrence. They couldn't finish the play. But Luis Reynoso, putting the ball up strong underneath, has earned himself 2 more free throws. Lancers will take that all day. 1:09 to play here in the first. Lancers by 11. Foul's going to be on Lowell's number 23, Daquan Durham. His first personal, third team foul here of the first half. Lancers only one team foul here so far. Luis Reynoso has made 3 out of 3 free throws here tonight. He's going to try and go 4 for 4 here with the Lancers up 16-4 against Lowell. Lowell steamrolling opponents throughout the early part of the season at 7-0. And boy, they have run into a determined Lancer squad. 17-4 after 2 more free throws by Reynoso. So let's see if the Red Raiders offense can get itself going here. Sai out to the basket, can't get it to go, and the follow is good for Daquan Durham. Here's Camacho out to Vasquez, fakes the shot, back to Camacho, and that pass is stolen by Nunez. Nunez takes it all the way but can't finish. Settles the rebound. Rashawn settles, can't finish off the glass. Here's Camacho. Miguel Camacho has it knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Lowell. Strong move by Camacho. And it'll be Lancer basketball on the baseline. Rodriguez gets ready to inbound. Gets it to Vasquez. Now top of the key for Chris Ruiz. Kicks it to Reynoso. From the corner, Camacho. Money. 20-6. A 14-point lead for the Lancers with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. That corner 3 by Camacho, wet. 12 seconds on the clock. Long 3, no good for Rivera. And that's a foul on the floor on the rebound attempt. Let's see who it's on. That one's going to go against Lawrence. Chris Ruiz, number 4, his first personal, second team foul. 8.4 on the clock for Lowell. Sai out to inbound. Gets it in to Rivera, number 24. He takes the 3, and he knocks it down. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Alexander Rivera, number 24. What a phenomenal shot to end the quarter. And, folks, that's what he's capable of. Well, what an exciting first quarter of basketball after 8 minutes of play. Your Lancers and their 8-1 record are on top of the undefeated 7-0 Lowell Red Raiders. The score, Lancers 20, Red Raiders 9. Lowell undefeated on the season with wins so far against Andover, Dracut, Pelham, Westford Academy, Billerica, Central Catholic, and Haverhill. Not an easy schedule by any means. Lancers, meanwhile, they have won their last 4 games, looking for their 5th win in a row. On this winning streak, they have victories against Methuen, Haverhill, Andover, and Tewksbury. That game against Tewksbury Tuesday night was an absolute blowout. Lancers went up 26-6 in that game in the first quarter, on their way to a 78-46 win. Juan Felix Rodriguez leading the way in that one with 20 points. Luis Reynoso adding 18. Chris Ruiz electrifying the crowd in that game with a fast break dunk and an and one. Luis Reynoso also dunking in that game. So keep an eye out, folks. Any fast break opportunities, get ready. Your Lancers are ready to bring the house down. All right, second quarter about to start with Angel Vasquez bringing it up for the Lancers. 20-9 is the score. The storyline here tonight as Juan Felix Rodriguez adds 2 on the layup, 22-9. The storyline here tonight, the Lancers are trying to take down the undefeated Lowell Red Raiders, hand the Raiders their first loss of the 2017-18 season, I should say. Here's Rivera pulling up from the foul line, can't get it to go. His only shot, that 3-pointer before the end of the first quarter. Here's Vasquez. Now Juan Felix. Into the corner for DeLone. Now it's back to Angel Vasquez on the drive. Kicks it to DeLone. And Sebastian DeLone making it look easy with that baseline jumper. Smooth shot by Sebastian. And that is going to prompt a timeout called by the Lowell High bench and head coach Bob Michalczyk. The score, Lancers 24, the Raiders 9, with 7:08 remaining in the second quarter. Folks, we'll take this opportunity to remind you to check out LPS Media on YouTube. You can find our channel by searching for Lawrence Public Schools. Currently featured the Lawrence High School Headmaster's Update, a nice 5-minute chat with Michael Fiato. You can check out the 2018 City of Lawrence inauguration ceremony. And the Lancers girls basketball team took on Tewksbury in a home game earlier this week. You can check out those videos and over 1,000 more from the last 5 years on the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Get the app or open up any browser. So head coach Bob Michalczyk of Lowell has had to stop the clock twice so far in this first half, trying to stop this Lancer momentum. With 7:08 to play here in the first half, the Lancers have opened up a 24-9 lead. And the Red Raiders don't want to let this thing get out of hand. Nice pass inside. Basket is good. And Daquan Durham with a chance for a three-point play as he got knocked on the arm on his way up. Nails the layup, and he's going to have a chance for a three-point play after being fouled by Sebastian DeLone. His first personal third-team foul for Lawrence. 24-11 now, under 7 minutes to play in the first half. Let's see if Durham can convert the three-point play. He can. And the Raiders begin to claw their way back into this game. The score 24-12. Angel Vasquez bringing it up for the Lancers. Gets it into the hands of Rodriguez. DeLone now back to Vasquez. Into the corner for Juan Felix. Pulls up. Wow, what a shot by Juan Felix. His mid-range game is like NBA ready. He just falls back from about 13 feet and makes it look easy. 26-12 now, 6:30 to play in the first half. Nice move. And he can't finish, but a foul is called. What a move, though, by Rashawn Settles. The crowd behind me, the Lowell supporters reacting to that smooth move. Lowell's offensive game is there, but they're not able to finish. A lot of missed layups. Foul goes on Juan Felix Rodriguez, his second personal, fourth-team foul. First free throw is no good for Settles. 14-point lead for the Lancers here, as the Lancers get a couple of starters back into the game. Jaden Castillo, one of them. Settles misses them both. Here's Reynoso up the far side. Reynoso makes a move, cuts to the basket off the glass, no good. Rebound is loose. Who's going to come up with it? Reynoso with his own rebound off the glass, 4-2. Luis Reynoso using his size to his advantage, getting his own rebound and finishing the play. 28-12, under 6 minutes to go in the second. Here's Rivera. Inside to Settles. Settles on the mismatch, gets two. Excellent offense by Settles. Alexander Rivera, the star for Lowell, can't get it going, and it looks like Settles is picking up the slack so far here in the first half. 28-14, Lancers lead. Castillo making a move. Castillo into the paint, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Red Raiders. Rivera up ahead. Nice pass to Nunez. Nunez with the reverse layup. Juan Nunez, and the Lowell offense all of a sudden coming to life here in the second quarter, and that will prompt a timeout called by Lancer head coach Raymond Nunez with 5:18 to play in the second quarter. The score, Lancers 28, Red Raiders 16. Juan Felix Rodriguez of the Lawrence High Lancers was actually featured in the Boston Globe on Tuesday. Quote from the Globe, "Lawrence basketball has changed my life," he said, the 18-year-old senior. Quote, "It's given me structure on and off the court, and I've learned that it's not just about basketball, but about becoming a well-rounded person." He continued, "I didn't see myself as a role model until junior year, but now I see that my actions impact other kids, so I have to make sure that I'm doing the right thing at all times." Juan Felix Rodriguez, number 5 in white for the Lancers. We've seen him grow up a little bit on LPS Media, broadcasting Lancer games for the last 3 years, seeing him here on this varsity team. We're really proud of Juan Felix Rodriguez and this entire Lancer squad, as they have the whole city of Lawrence, it appears to be, in the gym tonight cheering them on as the Lancers try to take down the mighty Red Raiders in their undefeated record. Reynoso can't get that one to go. If you look at the Boston Globe state rankings, Lowell is ranked at number 3 in the state. The Lancers ranked at number 15, so it truly is a matchup of two heavyweights as Settles front rims the 3. There's a foul on the rebound. Truly is a matchup of two heavyweights, not just in the Merrimack Valley Conference, but two state title contenders here in Lawrence. It's a privilege and an absolute pleasure to provide you with tonight's coverage here on LPS Media. As we inch closer and closer to halftime, 4:40 to go here, second quarter action. Lancers have a 12-point lead on the Raiders. Some nice defense here by Lowell as that one is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Raiders. Lawrence has 19 seconds on the shot clock to work with. Here's Reynoso. Back to Castillo. Jaden gets it to Ruiz. Into the corner for Kinsley. Reynoso once again off the glass for 2. Lowell has stepped up its defensive intensity, but they just don't have an answer right now for number 24, Luis Reynoso. Here's Settles slashing his way for 2. Rashawn Settles is having himself quite a first half. Juan Felix up the other way, all the way to the basket. Can't finish with the left hand, but what a move that was. Here's Nunez back up the other way. Nice move by Nunez, but it's knocked out of bounds by Jaden Castillo. Good defense by Jaden. 12-point lead for the Lancers, 3:51 to go here in the second quarter. Nunez gets it into the hands of Settles. Now Alexander Rivera, the Lancers are playing phenomenal defense on Alexander Rivera. In the meantime, Durham knocks down the 3 over on the far side. I was just going to say the other Raiders have to pick up the pace as Kinsley knocks down the 3 right in front of the Lowell bench, 33-20. The Lancers are doubling Rivera every time he gets the ball, as you can just see. Nunez knocks down the 3, misses the 3. Looked good from the corner, but he front rimmed it. Juan Felix gets fouled on the ground. No shot on the play. So just a quick look at the Lancers' defensive strategy. They are doubling the star player, number 24 in red, Rivera, for the Raiders. And it's worked so far. Rivera only 3 points, a three-pointer on the night so far. So the other shooters are going to have to be efficient for the Raiders. So far, it's only really Rashawn Settles who's making a ton of shots. Let's see if the other Red Raiders can pick up the slack, and let's see if the Lancer defense on Rivera can hold. In the meantime, it's Juan Felix to the basket. Unbelievable take by Juan Felix. 35-20, a 15-point lead for the Lancers. Nunez into the paint. Left hand, can't get it to go. Second chance is good for Durham, and he draws the foul. So with Rivera, Alexander Rivera being doubled just about every time up the floor, number 22 and 23 settled, and Durham are now settling into this ball game here in the second quarter, and that's exactly what the Red Raiders want. Now let's see if Durham can convert the three-point play. Yes, indeed. Back to a 12-point game. Inadvertent whistle, I believe. A sub tried to get into the game, but no whistle. And so no sub gets into the game for Lowell. 35-23 as Castillo! Oh, goodness. Castillo took it to the rack, but all he got was the back rim. Now Ruiz gets it to go off the backboard. Chris Ruiz makes it 37-23. Man, these Lancers, they're not just a good basketball team, but man, you really get your $5 worth when you come into this gym and watch this team play. And Alexander Rivera from downtown. Oh boy, this is going to be a doozy if he gets going. 37-26. Out to Kinsley. Reynoso thought about it. Ruiz on the drive. Chris Ruiz with another two. Oh, the action is heating up here in the second quarter. Only 1 minute 42 to go until halftime. Rivera, no good from beyond the arc. Long outlet pass to Ruiz. Thought about the three. Cross court to Kinsley. Castillo, wide open. Oh boy, he almost brought the house down with that one. 1:25 to go until the half. 13-point lead for the Lancers. Oh, Rivera took that one to the rack and he got fouled. Lancer bench thought it was a clean block, but Rivera draws the foul, and it looks like he's going to get to the line. Castillo picks up his first personal foul, 16 foul. Oh boy, and that's harsh. Overrated is the chant from the crowd with the star player for Lowell, Alexander Rivera, at the free throw line. This is what MVC basketball is all about. Phenomenal atmosphere here in Lawrence. Friday night, January 12th, 2018. Two of the top teams in the state going at it. One of the best players in the state at the line trying to make his second free throw. He does. 39-27 with 1:20 to go in the first half. Ruiz. Now it's Kinsley. Here's Reynoso. Cross court to Juan Felix Rodriguez. Ruiz, a long three. Front rims it. Rebound goes to Lowell. Just over a minute left. Rivera back up the other way. Rivera gets two. Alexander Rivera's heating up. Here's Reynoso. The two-handed jam by Luis Reynoso. 41-29 here in the final minute of the second quarter. Nunez can't knock down the three. And Chris Ruiz gets fouled. If you're watching this on YouTube, press pause and go back about 15 seconds if you want to see a thunderous two-handed jam by Luis Reynoso. Reynoso with slam dunks in consecutive games for the Lancers. 40 seconds remaining here in the first half. 41-29, the Lancers lead Lowell High. Lowell 7-0 so far this season. Lancers turn the ball over. Rivera back the other way. Rivera driving to the basket. Draws the foul, but he can't get it to go. 18.4 seconds left on the clock. And Alexander Rivera, who has been bottled up throughout most of this first half, is finally getting some looks. Lancers have a 12-point lead here. Rivera's going to try to cut it to 10. First free throw is up and no good. Rivera misses them both. 15 seconds on the clock until halftime. Here's Juan Felix bringing the ball up. Let's see what the Lancers have cooked up here with the final play of the half coming up. 6 seconds to go. Juan Felix. Reynoso, 4-3, no good. DeLone gets stripped. Camacho out to Ruiz. And that's going to do it for the first half, folks. We'd like to thank you so much for joining us this evening on LPS Media. Our score at halftime, Lawrence 41, Lowell 29. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with the second half.
I have 5 easy tips on how you can be a part of our education.
Walk us to school. Join the PTA, and you can be informed on what is going on in my school. Trey, your father's here. How nice.
I would love for my parents to come to my classroom.
Ask the teacher how you can volunteer. Maybe you can help the teacher correct papers.
Come read a book with my classroom. Come and have breakfast with me in school.
Welcome back. Were we rolling? Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here this evening on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. Our crew this evening, Elias Hernandez, Anthony Calderon, Katie Curiel, Jessica Pintel, Karina Hernandez. Our producers tonight, Suzanne Fernandez, Dave Pekarsky. My name is Jay Oza, and thanks for joining us here for this matchup in MVC basketball as Juan Felix Rodriguez gets a quick 2 for the Lancers. MVC basketball matchup between the Lowell Red Raiders and your Lawrence High School Lancers. The story tonight, your Lancers trying to take down the mighty Raiders and their 7-0 record. The Lancers not too shabby themselves, coming in at 8-1. The score at halftime was 41-29. And after a 3-ball by Lowell and a layup by Juan Felix Rodriguez, it is now 43-32, an 11-point game. And let's see how this one goes down the stretch in the second half, whether this one is a barn burner or if the Lancers can extend their lead here. Lancers call a timeout here early in the second half, 7:25 to go. The score 43-32. Say the biggest highlight of that first half, a two-handed jam by Luis Reynoso. The junior guard with a two-handed dunk in transition. You got to go back and check that one out. The Lancers are on a 4-game winning streak, trying to make it 5 in a row. They have defeated Methuen, Haverhill, Andover, and Tewksbury. Their last game against Tewksbury, a blowout, 78-46 victory against the Redmen. Meanwhile, Lowell undefeated with victories against Andover, Drake Pelham, Westford Academy, Billerica, Central Catholic, and Haverhill. Lancers' next game will be at Central Catholic Friday, January the 19th, 7 p.m. tip-off. Lowell plays next January the 16th home game against the Billerica Indians. So here we go. 7:25 left here in the third. Keep your eyes out for the Lancers. Luis Reynoso, number 24, as well as number 24 for the Raiders, Alexander Rivera, the two stars on the court right now. Lancer possession here. Long three for Juan Felix, and he comes up short. Gets his own rebound, a deep rebound. Juan Felix to the basket, gets two, draws the foul, and Rodriguez will have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be the first personal on Juan Nunez, number 3 for the Raiders. Juan Felix can't finish off the three-point play, but the rebound goes to DeLone. Back into the hands of Juan Felix, and he knocks down the corner three. Forget about a three-point play. How about a 5-point play for Juan Felix Rodriguez? 48-32, Lancers in the driver's seat here in the third quarter. Here's Rashawn Settles. Settles with the left hand, switching to the right, looking to pass it. Out to Sayao. Sayao trying to drive left hand, gets into the paint, puts it up, and it's blocked by Juan Felix. Here's Jaden Castillo in transition. Jaden to the bucket, puts it up, can't finish. Nice rebound by Alex Rivera. Here's Rivera. Pulls up for a long three. No good off the back rim. Little hero ball there from Rivera. Sayao with the steal. Rivera tries it again. Gets fouled. 3 free throws coming up for Alexander Rivera, number 24 in red. Chris Ruiz will pick up his third personal. First team foul of the second half for the Lancers. First of 3 is good for Rivera. .6:18 to play here, third quarter action from Lawrence. Rivera has made 2 of 3. Camacho back into the game for the Lancers. Chris Ruiz to the bench. And there's your three-pointer. Rivera makes all 3 free throws. 48-35. Lancers have a 13-point lead. 6:13 to go here in the third. Reynoso hands off to Rodriguez. Here's Juan Felix. Pulls it back out, calls a play. Gets the pick from DeLone. Now Castillo with 10 to shoot. Jaden, left-handed drive. Nice pass to DeLone, who puts it up and draws the foul. Excellent job by number 21, Jaden Castillo, to set up that play. The left-handed drive into the paint, laid down a perfect pass for Sebastian DeLone, put it up strong, drew the foul, and here he is at the line shooting 2. That foul goes against Sayao, his first personal, and the second team foul for the Raiders. First free throw is good for Sebastian. 49-35 is the score. Sebastian makes them both. 50-35 our score here from Lawrence. In the third quarter, Alexander Rivera guarded by Camacho. Rivera trying to find an opening. Here comes the double team. Tipped away. Great defense by Miguel Camacho. Lowell ball here. Down by 15, trying to get back into this thing. 14 to shoot. Sayao kicks it to Settles. The long 3 is good in front of the Red Raider bench. Now back to a 12-point lead. Just like that, anyone's ball game. Castillo, the spin move, looking to pass to DeLone, but it was tipped out of bounds by Settles. So it will remain Lancer basketball with 22 on the shot clock. Angel Vasquez comes into the ball game. Jaden Castillo to the pine. Rodriguez to inbound. Into Vasquez. Now Reynoso. Lewis. Nice move, but he can't finish. Sayao with a nice move to get it up the court. Rivera in transition, front rims it. And that's going to be a foul on Rivera, banging into Angel Vasquez. 5:06 on the clock here in the third quarter. That's the first personal on Alex Rivera of Lowell. Third team foul of the second half for the Red Raiders, as Juan Felix Rodriguez calls out the play. Vasquez, Reynoso, Miguel Camacho. Camacho gets it back to Reynoso. 6 on the shot clock. Reynoso the drive in triple coverage. tipped out. Nice defense by Lowell on that possession. Here's Rivera spinning into the paint, but he took an extra step with that traveling violation, and Lowell turns the ball over. 4:31 left in the third. Lancers hurry it up the court. Juan Felix trying to catch the Raiders sleeping. Baseline drive for Juan Felix. Unbelievable! Reverse layup for Rodriguez. He gets 2. And there's a foul on the other end. Nice drive by Nunez as he will try to get 2 back on the foul line. The score 52-38 with 4:15 to go here in the third. Juan Nunez misses the first. That foul called on Sebastian Dillon. His second personal, second on the team. Nunez makes 1 of 2, sets the score at 52-39. It's a 13-point lead for Lawrence High. Creeping towards the halfway point of this third quarter. Nice move by Reynoso, gets his own rebound yet again. And he finishes off the play to extend the Lancer lead. 54-39, under 4 to go here in the third quarter. Settles to the basket. What a move by Rashawn Settles. 54-41 now. Lowell not giving up. They're hanging around here in this game, as you would expect from the conference leader and third best team in the state, according to the Boston Globe. Miguel Camacho passing down low to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gonna put it up, front rim, tries to get his own rebound. No foul called on that rebound attempt. Vasquez trying to draw the offensive foul. It's loose underneath. Nunez finishes. 54-43, 11-point game. Reynoso with a little Euro step there. He draws the foul, much to the chagrin of the Lowell fans behind me. Reynoso at the line shooting 2, as that foul was on the shot. Alex Rivera picks up his second personal, 4th team foul on the Raiders. 3:04 to go here in the third. Reynoso and the Lancers have an 11-point lead with 2 free throws upcoming. Lead up to 12. Reynoso has been big from the line tonight. I believe he's made all 6 of his free throws. Here's Nathaniel Sayao. He's gonna take it. No good. Juan Felix, the board, pushing the pace now. Rodriguez to the basket. Gets his own board, puts it up, has it blocked. Good defense there by Lowell. Here's Rivera. Hands it off, and there's gonna be a traveling violation on Justin Villanueva. Took an extra step in the paint. 13-point lead for the Lancers with 2:37 left in the third. Vasquez working on Sayao. Sayao almost got the steal. And Sayao is called for the foul. Angel Vasquez doing his best to protect the ball there. Second personal on Sayao. 5th team foul. Lowell's got to watch it on the team fouls. They've got 5 here with 2:23 left in the third. Lancers could be shooting a lot of free throws if this one is close down the stretch. Outside jumper by Reynoso, no good. Foul on the rebound's gonna go against Lawrence. A lot of talk here at courtside. Some Lowell fans very enthusiastic here, trying to get their star player, Alex Rivera, to take over this ball game with 2 minutes left in the third. Nunez takes the three wet from downtown. Just like that, back to a 10-point ball game with under 2 to play here in the third. Rodriguez calls out a play. 10-point game here. Lancers trying to extend it. Rodriguez with a nice move. Gets his own board, puts it up with the left hand, and he finishes. 58-46, back to a 12-point lead. Sayo up the other way, blocked, but a foul is called. Reynoso is not happy. Looks like he got all ball, but we got to see who that foul is on. Oh, was that on Reynoso? Let's just wait for the scorer's table to make that one official. Foul goes on Sebastian Delone. Okay, so picks up his 4th personal. It's the 4th team foul, and Sebastian heads to the bench. Jaden Castillo back into the game, and so is Chris Ruiz. Sayo's second free throw is no good. Rebound goes to Rodriguez. 12-point lead for the Lancers, 1:22 to go here in the third. Ruiz, 4-3, money right in front of the Lancer bench. Chris Ruiz with another corner three. He had a nice one in the first half. Nunez can't answer. He front rims it from downtown. Now Rodriguez trying to settle the pace down a little bit. 61-46, Lancers on top. Final minute of the third quarter. Rodriguez. Left-handed drive. Rodriguez finishes the layup. What a move by Juan Felix. 45 seconds left in the third. 63-46 is the score. And that is a strong move to the paint on the left side by Rivera. Here's Castillo, 1-on-4. Lowell has it with 30 seconds to go. Stolen by Reynoso. Look out! Reynoso with another jam! Luis Reynoso for the second time tonight. Rivera airballs the three, and get ready, he's gonna hear it. What a sequence there as Luis Reynoso jams one home and Alex Rivera airballs a three. Juan Felix Rodriguez brings the house down with a three ball from the near side. The city of Lawrence is on fire right now, and I mean that in a good way, folks. The Lancers are doing their best here to take down the undefeated Raiders, who come into Lawrence with a 7-0 record. And the Lancers have built a 20-point lead. And they're only charging $5 to get into this game. Unbelievable entertainment here at Lawrence High School. This gym has a wonderful atmosphere. Lowell fans, Lancer fans, both sides of the court. It's extremely loud in here. And this is just an absolute treat here if you're a Merrimack Valley Conference basketball fan or just any basketball fan, especially if you're a Lawrence High basketball fan. But these are two of the two best teams in the state. And the Lancers right now are looking like they are going to take down the third best team in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. But this one is far from over, folks. 8 minutes on the clock, and the fourth quarter is set to begin. Reynoso inbounds to Rodriguez. Juan Felix and the Lancers up by 20 here. Juan Felix trying to make a move, pulls back, takes the three. Unbelievable! Juan Felix Rodriguez is on fire! 2 consecutive threes. 2 daggers into the hearts of the Raider fans. Stolen by Juan Felix, and here he comes up ahead to Ruiz, saves it. Juan Felix for 3. Oh man, he wanted that one. Ball on the ground, settles with it, and that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Castillo. This crowd just ready to explode on every single play. Juan Felix Rodriguez is hot from downtown, but more importantly, he's getting steals on the defensive end. Here's Rivera, double teamed, driving. Reverse layup is no good. Nunez can't tip it in. And we have a whistle here. Emotions running high here between Reynoso and Rivera, the 2 star players having words. The crowd fired up, but both number 24s, 24 for Lawrence Lewis, Reynoso, and Alex Rivera, also number 24, the 2 superstars on the floor right now. Things getting a little heated between them. 71-48, the Lancers in control here, 7:05 to go in the ball game. Lancer foul is on Juan Felix Rodriguez. He heads to the bench as that's his 3rd personal. 6th team foul for the Lancers, that is. Villanueva now out to Nunez. Left-handed shot, no good from downtown. Rivera almost stolen by Ruiz. Nunez puts up another one, no good. Villanueva knocked it out of bounds. Lancer basketball. Still a long way to go in this one, folks. There are 6 minutes and 45 seconds left. Ruiz for 3, knocks it down from the corner. Chris Ruiz with his 3rd 3-ball of the night. Stolen and out of bounds. Oh boy. Oh boy, Jaden Castillo stepped out of bounds right in front of the scorer's table. He had Chris Ruiz streaking to the basket. Oh my goodness. Lancer fans are really enjoying this one. They are standing up and reacting to every play as Rashawn settles, can't get the 3 to go. Camacho, the rebound. Lancers having fun out there. That one is stolen by Rivera. He's gonna take a 3, make a 3. And there you go. Rivera doing everything he can to keep Lowell in this ball game, but it's still 74-51. Camacho all the way to the basket. Miguel Camacho severing the Lowell defense. Nunez up the other way with 2 off the glass. Unbelievable pace in this basketball game right now. It's like I'm watching NBA Western Conference action as Chris Ruiz right back up the other way, goes to the basket and draws a foul. Fast break after fast break. This is some phenomenally exciting basketball here, and that's what you get when you have the 15th and the 3rd best teams in the state. Of course, that is according to the Boston Globe rankings. And like I said earlier, if you're a Lancer fan, this game, not a disappointment. Absolutely living up to the hype as Ruiz makes the first of 2. 77-53 with 5:47 to go. Ruiz makes them both. The Lancers have been money from the line tonight. It's helped them build a 25-point lead. What a block by Reynoso! Oh goodness, Reynoso with the rejection on Nunez. Out of bounds, last touch by Ruiz of Lawrence. So still a ways to go here. 5:33 left in the ball game, but at the moment, the Lancers lead undefeated Lowell by 25. It is a blowout here, folks. Basket's not going to count. Foul on the floor. Two of the best teams in the state. You knew this one was going to be exciting. But even the biggest Lancer fans, I don't know if they could have seen this one coming. Again, of course, 5.5 minutes to go in this one. But the Lancers are blowing out the third-ranked team in the state right here at Lawrence High School. It's a beautiful thing to watch if you're wearing blue and white. 78-54 now. Settles at the line for his second free throw. One of two from the line is Settles trying to get the board. It's Castillo who comes up with it and smartly is going to hang on to it and let the Lancers set things up. Ruiz for three again, and he knocks down his fourth three-pointer of the ball game. Chris Ruiz, deadly from downtown. Lowell's Villanueva cannot answer. Ruiz with a nice rebound. And Juan Felix will pass up ahead. Ruiz, will he do it again? Pulls up from mid-range. Comes up short. 81-54. And we have a turnover by Lowell. It's going to be Lancer basketball. Castillo gets set to inbound right here in front of the broadcast table. So that turnover is the result of a foul by Villanueva. Offensive foul on Villanueva of Lowell. 4:46 to go, 81-54. Castillo into the hands of Ruiz. Ruiz to the basket. Oh my, Chris Ruiz slicing through two defenders, finds the opening and finishes. Lancer offense is unbelievable right now as Nunez comes up short. Sayao gets the rebound to go. Lancers, you can tell they're just having fun right now, chucking up long passes, getting open looks, and finishing them. This is Lawrence basketball at its best. Lancers having fun, playing defense, making long passes, running the break, and it has resulted in an 83-56 lead over the Red Raiders, who came in with a 7-0 record. Folks, we'll take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools homepage. Here are some recent stories you can read about, of course, on any device. Art students at the Partham School created a beautiful mural. The Frost Elementary students braved the rain to deliver some good wishes to their neighbors. And the Lawrence Public Schools winter concert is available on our YouTube channel for you to check out as well. Check out all of those stories and more at the LPS homepage located at lawrence.k12.ma.us. Once again, folks, thank you for watching LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. Remember, we broadcast on both Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon Channel 41, and all day, every day on any device on YouTube. So remember to check us out. Check out some games from last year and enjoy all the content that we have on the LPS Media YouTube channel. For now, some business to attend to here at LHS. The Lancers are 4 minutes away from dethroning the Lowell Red Raiders from the top of the Merrimack Valley Conference standings. 83-56 is the score, as Lowell has only 3 minutes and 43 seconds to enjoy their undefeated record. Here's Nunez in transition, gets to the basket with the left hand, no good. Rebound to Camacho, up ahead Reynoso. Back to Ruiz, thought about that three, slashes to the bucket. Oh, what a move. Reverse layup to the left hand, but he couldn't finish. Rashawn settles behind the back, nice move. Can't finish, up ahead, Ruiz And he dunks it! Chris Ruiz and the third Lancer dunk of the game. Nunez gets two back in much less entertaining fashion, but they all count the same here, 2 points. 85-58. What a dunk! Unbelievable! One-handed jam by Luis Reynoso, driving the baseline and jamming that one home with one hand. Let's take another look at that one, folks. Thunderous jam from Reynoso. Oh my goodness, this crowd is absolutely loving it. Baseline drive and a thunderous right-handed tomahawk-style jam for Luis Reynoso, his third dunk of the night. Only $5 a ticket to get in, folks, and you can watch all of this basketball action. Lancers' next game is going to be at Central Catholic Friday night, January the 19th. Free throw no good. The score 87-58. Second free throw good as the clock rolling under 3 minutes to go now, 87-59. Lowell, less than 3 minutes to enjoy their undefeated record as the Lancers, it looks like they're getting ready to storm the court. The Lancer fans, that is. Here's Malik Bain into the ball game for the Lancers. He gets a huge round of applause. .221 to go. Lowell turns it over again. Angel Vasquez to the bucket. And was it out of bounds or did he draw the foul? Out of bounds, last touched by Lowell. Vasquez trying to get it in. He does. Alessandri Cruz with the ball for the Lancers. Here's Cruz. Out to Vasquez. 15 on the shot clock, he pulls up, gets the back rim. Bain the rebound. Cruz for three. Can't bank it home. Lowell gets the board under 2 minutes to go here. Nice drive, that one off the glass. Good finish by number 41, Tai Chan. Here's Cruz in transition for the Lancers. Both teams bringing the reserves in. .135 to go before Lowell is undefeated no longer. Here's Bain, lost the handle. Lancers turn it over. Under 90 seconds left in this one. Chan trying to drive the baseline. Chan with the left hand, no good. Rebound loose, blocked. Nice block by Lawrence. Vasquez brings it up with 68 seconds left in the game. Here's Cruz. The senior Alessandri Cruz hands off to Vasquez. Under a minute left now. Inside pass and the Lancers get another two. Lancers starters all on their feet on the bench cheering for the second teamers. The end is near for the Lowell Raiders and their undefeated record, 45.4 seconds away as the Lancers are trying to improve to 9-1. Raiders in danger of falling to 7-1 after the free throw, 89-62. Here's Vasquez with 40 seconds left on the clock. 89-63 is the score. Three ball for Cruz, falling down as he took it. Got the back rim, 30 seconds left in this one. Layup is good for Jacob McKenzie. 22 seconds left in the ball game. Vasquez taking his time. Shot clock is turned off. Lancers don't need to go to the basket. They can run out the clock if they want to. 8 seconds left on the clock. 5 seconds to go here in regulation. Ball goes out of bounds. 1.2 seconds on the clock. Lancers and Raiders about to shake hands here, but there are still 1.2 seconds left on the clock, so we just need to have one inbound here. And there you have it, folks. The Raiders are undefeated no more. They fall to 7-1. The Lancers improve to 9-1 on the season with an 89-65 victory over the Red Raiders. Folks, thanks so much for joining us here on LPS Media. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with some post-game coverage. Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media. My name is Jay Oza. I am joined by Lancers head coach Ray Nunez after the Lancers picked up a big 89-65 victory over the Lowell Red Raiders. Coach, first question, what is it like to get a win against an undefeated team and the number 3 ranked team in the state, according to the Boston Globe?
Again, we're excited for the guys. It's a team victory. As I mentioned to them, it's a league game with a team who has been ranked number 3. Also, that they competed at high level last year in the state tournament game. So any wins in the MVC is big for the guys.
And Coach, you guys put up 89 points tonight. What was that a result of? Was it just playing great defense? Was it the rebounding, or was it just the purely excellent offensive execution?
I need to say that it has to do with one of the quotes that Juan Felix Rodriguez mentioned. He was asked a question over in the Eagle Tribune, and he mentioned that it comes from our energy, our defense, rebounding, and then getting off on a fast break. And that's what you saw. They defended, they rebounded, and they played together. And they had easy buckets running the fast break, couple highlight dunks, and they enjoyed that. They had open threes as well. Our defense was going to get us on a groove throughout the season.
And last one for you, Coach. Huge win, probably the biggest win of the season. What do you guys have to do to get ready and rev it all up again to play Central, a huge rival, in your next game?
Again, they're a top-notch, talented team. Central is a league game, just like Lowell. We're going to go out and perform just like we did today in regards to our defense, energy, running a fast break, and as well, we need to play together. We need to play for each other and just block out maybe all the noise that surround them within the community and also outside the community, just so we could get on to focus to the next game.
Folks, this is Lawrence Lancers head coach Ray Nunez after the Lancers win 89-65 over Lowell. My name is Jay Oza. Folks, thanks for watching LPS Media. We'll see you next time.